Yeah, GG's. GG's.
Pow!
Yep, thanks for the GG's and the good luck. Yeah, now it's time for Crash 3. Spam triangle, spam triangle. What are we doing?
I was.
Spamming. So,
this
Crash
the wrong
3.
spot.
This is my favorite game. And we start off by doing something semi-controversial, and that's turning off the sound effects. By turning off the sound effects, it stops all cutscenes from like not even starting. Like they just don't trigger, so they don't attempt to load. Because the game developers realized, hey, if you turn the sound effects off, these characters are not going to talk to you like they need to, so we're just going to skip them. This saves literally like a whole minute and like 10 seconds throughout the run. But it's extremely controversial because a lot of people like to hear the sound effects and also think the cutscenes are neat. Personally, I'm used to running this game without sound effects, but it's usually the most common question like every runner gets. This movement is fire, dude. What the fuck? Dude, I have like a 205 in this game. You're fucking moving better than me in Orient Express.
Might be a skill issue.
I mean, I never claimed my Orients were good, but like, hot damn, dude. Okay, yeah.
And I don't
Apparently,
do
I need
cuddle
to
skip.
practice Orient. Yeah. There's a cuddle skip here you could do where you can get the box gym and skip this like little cuddle animation. I don't think Nuke knows a single one.
Nope.
So we will not be seeing that. In the Japanese version, sound effects also skips all Aku Aku hints. Nice. Yeah, I know in Crash 1J, they also have Aku hints for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a very casual, very weird route for Crash 3. There's some things that I just don't do. But
yeah, so Crash 3 is very route dependent. This game is very open-ended, and there's only a few spots where you really need X amount of collectibles. So because of that, it's not uncommon for runners to like route on the fly or to do something like I do where I have splits, but as soon as something goes bad, I'm just skipping like half my splits. For someone at Nuke's skill level who isn't going for a whole lot of things, mask routing isn't like the end-all be-all. So he probably is going to stick to the splits for like the entire run. I'd be shocked if he decides to like switch it up. But usually for Crash 3, the route is usually a mess. Because us runners have like an ideal route, and then we have like a backup for every backup because shit just happens.
I had to back up so much, I had a backup for my backup.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was my PB. I unironically had to do 2 backups in a row. It was really frustrating. But that was Orient Express. Basically, it's a standard like.
I have some unfortunate news, Derek.
What's up?
I have forgotten to put in my memory card.
Pow!
Good
That's
news
fine.
is, I think I have save files for if I get crashes in the level.
Oh, you better. I can't believe you didn't make those beforehand. I'm a little disappointed with you. So what we're referring to is this game has a sad quirk of crashing often. There's a few spots where it's like way more prone to happen, but every time Crash throws a crystal up, there's like a 0.001% chance that the game could just spawn the wrong particles and like spawn too many particles and just crash. It happens so infrequently, but when it does happen, you'll remember it. And then on top of that, there's certain levels like Double Header where just entering the level, there's so many things happening that it's just like the most famous crash spot. But here we have Under Pressure. So Crash 3 is really big into like the vehicle levels and the experimental levels. So Orient Express, that was not like standard Crash platforming. That was kind of a like box getter and like auto scroller, kind of like the Polar Bear. Here in these underwater levels, they completely mix it up where Crash is now swimming for some reason. And he's in scuba gear and he's riding the Deep Apple and he's gonna get all these boxes.
How did I not get hit? What the fuck?
How did you not? What the? What? How did you kissed it? You made out with it.
You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Okay. Well, yeah, because the time trial.
That's
true.
The game giveth and the game taketh away.
Yeah. But yeah, Crash 3 is really big into like the vehicle levels. So this game kind of has a reputation for being half vehicles, half platforming, which is why when you ask people what's their favorite Crash game, it's really like not controversial. It's really an argument between 2 and 3. It's either people like 2 because it doesn't have the vehicle levels, or people like 3 because they don't mind the vehicle levels. That's usually what it boils down to. I don't mind them as much as others, but they're definitely not a highlight, especially the bike levels, which we'll get to later. But that was Under Pressure. Now we're going to go for the Relic. You can actually get the Relic and all the boxes in one pass. And it's like barely quicker. But if you miss it, you lose like a minute, like 30 or something. And it's barely quicker, so...
You only go for it if
probably
you're
not worth
video
it.
Game.
Good's an understatement, dude. Like, dude, I'm like top 15 and like I just started like doing it. It's way hard. It's crazy. So because it's like borderline psychotic, almost everyone does the Relic afterwards. Because there's a thing called 1 cycles in this game where every 1 cycle is basically the terminology of us saying, hey, this is where you get the Relic and the box gym, or a gym at once. And we call it a 1 cycle. This game has like 7 1 cycles, and they all range in difficulty. Like, there is some Nuke should have no excuse not to go for because they're so easy. And then there's some where like I would give Nuke 1,000 subs if he hits it. That's how likely it is he's not gonna hit it. And Under Pressure is one of them where it's just, I do not expect Nuke to ever hit it unless he's gonna start taking this game way more seriously.
Hell no. Not right now, at least.
Yeah.
I only play to impress the ladies, and ladies don't know nothing this game, so I can just say whatever the hell I want.
Whatever. According to you and Brad, the ladies are impressed by Bug Light 1 cycle, and I have that motherfucker on lock.
It's too bad that Derek is... Actually, just go in Derek's chat and just type in !women. We'll get a screenshot of Derek saying that he's scared of women. They're all too pretty.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, man. Thanks. So anyway, we've had a lot of vehicle levels. We had the Great Wall of China, like auto scroller. We had the underwater swimming. Now we have the jet ski level with Coco. At this point, you would not be surprised to think that this game just straight up doesn't have any Crash gameplay, because we've just done like miscellaneous vehicles, it feels like. But don't worry, the platform levels are in this game, and they are fire.
They're really good.
When we get to them.
It's too bad that we play like only 5 of them throughout the whole game.
I agree. Even though I don't mind the vehicle levels, if they took out some of them and just put more platforming levels, this game would probably be like a masterpiece in my eyes. Instead, I view it as like a flawed masterpiece where it definitely has its flaws. And one of its flaws is also the fact that these vehicle levels come up a lot. Like this jet ski, we are going to see this jet ski 4 times in this run. In 4 separate appearances. And that's just psychotic. I don't know why they thought the jet ski was so cool to have it 4 times. Why take out anything we could just add more? Because 4 jet ski levels suck. But that is true. If they just added more levels, that also, like, fixed the ratio as well. I don't disagree.
So I see Jimbo. It's so cool. It shows up like once in a blue moon.
Yo, what's up, Jimbo? So another thing about Crash 3 is the time trials. Basically, there's time relics, and it kind of incentivizes this like weird form of speed running but some of the boxes are time stoppers. So it's you hit it and then it'll stop the clock for like 1, 2, or 3 seconds, like indicated on the box. This is another controversial point of this game because you basically have to play every level at least twice, bare minimum. And some people are really not a fan of that. I don't mind it, but what do you think, Nuke?
I think they're okay at best. Some of them really suck. Some of them are just fine. I feel like they perfected this time trial formula in CTR, though. Because there actually feels like good to do.
Yeah, no, the time trials, and then the time trials also have a high score system where it's like, oh, new personal best, and we found out it's faster like years ago to like get a best time, quote unquote, and then skip the name entry screen. So it's definitely just a whole can of worms when it comes to everything to do with time trials.
Holy movement!
Holy movement indeed.
Holy shit! I slid.
Ah, remember when I mentioned
power.
mask routing? Okay, well remember
My
when
run
I
would
mentioned
basically
mask
be
routing?
over now because I lost both masks there.
Since he lost both masks, we're not getting triple mask in Toad Village a single time, which is unfortunate because triple mask in the platforming levels, basically, I'm just gonna straight up say it, they basically double your speed because your slide gains twice as much distance. And the movement tech for this game, because they patched out the neutral slide spin, it's actually the neutral slide jump. So you're gonna do an extended slide, and then you're gonna jump at the very end of it while not holding a direction after the slide is done. And that's the main movement tech of this game. And with triple mask, you literally get double the coverage. It is borderline double speed. But since Nuke has taken multiple hits in the level beforehand, we will not be seeing it in this level. But yeah, the neutral slide spin has been patched out of this game. I don't know who discovered it at Naughty Dog, but someone found it out and they were not pleased. There's only supposed to be 2 of any given trope. Yeah, exactly. It's like 4 jet ski levels. Like, there's only 2 plane levels. That's fine. There's only 2 underwater levels.
There's
That's
3,
fine.
actually.
There's 3 what?
Plane levels. Bye-bye, blimps.
Oh, are you counting Rings of Power? Oh, you're right.
You're still
Rings
playing.
of Power. That is true. Rings of Power, yeah. But then there's like 4 jet ski levels, and then there's like goddamn 4 bike levels, and it's like, what's up with the bike and jet ski? Like, why are we so impressed by these basic ass vehicle levels?
Thank goodness there's not like 4 swim levels.
Yeah, exactly. 2's already enough. No, honest to God, 2 is like already enough. It's okay. Nuke is making out with some of the walls, but that's fine.
It happens. I miss Crash too. I
You
need to
already
shove.
missed Crash?
I need to shove my face into walls and get stuck for a bit.
True. Now, since you have 2 masks, though, assuming you don't immediately take a hit at the beginning of this, we will see triple masks.
I will try my best not to get it.
Yeah. Here, this is like this game's change up from the border levels. Since the gimmick of this game is time travel, this level instead. No, he'll break it for you, Nuke.
I didn't know for the change boxes. I was just like, oh, does he not break it?
Dude, he breaks everything for you other than checkpoints.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I got hit.
Okay, Nuke got hit, so we will not see.
We'll be waiting another little bit to see Triple Mask.
Yeah, we may not see it this whole run. He might just keep doing this.
Oh, there's some levels you just get it for free.
Oh yeah, it's true. Bug Light. Bug Light, at the bare minimum, you're gonna show it off.
Dude, thanks for the
But
jump,
yeah,
idiot.
Oh, nice. But yeah, this just shows you how important mask routing is. Like, at this point, a lot of runners like myself would already be tilted that I didn't get triple. Also returning from Crash Bandicoot 2 is the bonus platforms, which in this game, just like Crash 2, it's only side-scroller sections. And unlike Crash 2, almost every bonus stage in Crash 3 is like piss easy. Crash 2 has some kind of rough bonuses. Crash 3, not really. There's only a few bonus stages that you can even say are semi-difficult. What is this route? Okay.
Bad. Again, all the Crash games, I spent 2 weeks on like Crash 1 and 2 and 3 pretty much.
Yeah. I would say your Crash 2 was pretty good today. Also returning is exclamation point boxes where you hit it and then other boxes form. Tug, tug, tongue? What does that mean, Waffle? What? Triple T?
We're talking about AI slop.
What?
You don't get it. It's like a brown cinnamon stick looking fella.
What? I don't get it, I guess. I'm confused. Nuke is really a big fan of those lava pits.
Yeah, I haven't memorized these levels, so I normally just slide straight into them.
That is true. You have been doing that.
Okay, so
So now we're gonna fight the boss, Tiny Tiger. Nuke entering this level is gonna hold triangle, and that's gonna skip the intro section of the boss fight. He's gonna do that for every boss fight, and it has a weird quirk. So like for this one, it just straight up doesn't play the music if you do it.
well, the music
really
starts just
odd.
like really late. Oh wait, no, not this one. Different
No,
boss.
not this one. No, Entropy's the one that starts late after like the first hit. This guy's pure silence.
Because I think my game broke. I think we have to reset the
Wait.
whole run.
Wait, can you guys not hear this?
This is the best music in the game.
This is the best music in the game. Is psychotic, but I love it. I mean, it's really good if you can listen to it. All right, so now we're gonna go back and do the relic for Toad Village because it's gonna guarantee us 2 masks, and then we're gonna take it to G Wiz. It will be like perfect.
We'll hopefully be able to keep it.
Surely G Wiz, you get triple like past the 2 frogs. If you somehow take damage on the 2 frogs at the beginning, I would be stunned. Or if you took damage in this level, I would be stunned. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to disappoint your best friend Derek, do you?
It'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it?
It'd be kind of funny is actually insane. It would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah, no.
But Derek won't even join the Minecraft server. So,
Oh my gosh, not the Minecraft server garbage.
we could just make another roller coaster.
Goodness forbid I want to do something with my life that's not play Minecraft.
I play Pokemon Go every day.
That is insane. You still have that memorized. Okay, so we got 2 masks. So now we're gonna go G Wiz, not get hit by the 2 frogs, and then we're gonna show off triple mask. Because
Guys are
triple
gonna-
mask in this game also has the property where it destroys all the boxes, just like in Crash 2. Except in this game, it's like you really want it, because unlike Crash 2, it doesn't slow you down at all. Especially those crates right there that you're supposed to belly flop. Yeah, no thanks. So yeah, this is kind of just the name of the game, is just get triples in the platforming levels, do the vehicle levels, get all the boxes. It's the same Crash gameplay we all know and love.
Dude, I do not love him.
Okay. Most of us love them. Apparently someone here doesn't. Despite holding the controller.
Dude, just okay. That's awesome. Goodbye, masks.
Okay.
Did that completely wrong.
You like stood there for 2 seconds like you didn't know what you wanted to do.
I was trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out. My gosh.
I haven't played this game before. Give me
Oh my lord. This is what happens when you spread your resources too thin. You don't know what you're doing. This guy's like the actual jack of all trades. He doesn't know anything.
He just didn't hit the fucking box. All right.
I don't even know what strat this is. Is it like you want to hit the exclamation point box and then somehow catch the bridge building? Is this what you do in your PB?
I don't know what I do in my PB anymore. That was like a year ago. Okay, wait. I figured it out.
Oh, he actually did figure it out. It's crazy. Nice.
Well, that's the biggest blunder of Crash 3 so far.
I feel like we're gonna. Oh, the frog didn't do it. Unfortunate. If that frog jumps into the nitro, it actually gives you like a better line, which definitely matters at the skill level. Yep. Dude, you're gonna lose so much time in this game. Hopefully, build up enough of a time bank.
Dude, I've 32-19 ahead out of the last level.
Look, it's fine. Surely your Crash 2 time bank is gonna make this fine. So now we have Hang 'em High up. This is a level you really want triple mask for, like pretty damn bad. But we're gonna raw dog it, I guess. So the reason you want triple mask is because it kind of reminds you of like a Goofy hanging out, where like it has these hang bars, and just like in Crash 2, they're really slow. But if you have triple, you go really fast on the bars. Sadly, we will not see it here. Now we're gonna head straight to the bonus. This bonus is just got like a few gimmick jumps. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Near the end of the level, there's gonna be like a switch box, and you have to land on TNT, or else you just can't get all the boxes. Which is kind of like a troll move by the developers. And he got TNT, good. So now once that TNT, or even better, he can get it without the up arrow. Nice.
Yeah, make sure I get the TNT just in case I mess that up.
Yep. Dude. Oh, he wants to do the glitch high, but these platforming levels look so good. They just needed to make a little bit more. You know what I'm saying, Nuke? Dude, imagine this game with like 3 more platforming themes. Oh my gosh. I think I'd like actually die inside. It'd be so good. That being said, we did get all the boxes, so now we can head out.
next? Run on the Great Wall of China level.
Yep, this one is Midnight Run. This one is way more difficult. From a casual perspective, from a speedrun perspective, I actually find this one easier somehow. I don't quite understand. But casually speaking, this one is like way harder.
Yeah, I don't really have too much problems with these levels. I'm gonna jinx myself with that.
Seems to be going pretty good.
And I missed one. Awesome.
That's fine.
Wasn't the worst one ever to lose. It's
You didn't hit a
step
checkpoint beforehand. Yeah.
There's another cuddle skip. It's I don't know how to do it though. Never practiced it.
Yeah, this color skip in this level is like much easier.
Isn't
if
it
you've
like
never
you
done
just
it
have a
before.
mask and you just like run into one
Yeah,
of those
you
guys
have a
at the end?
mask and you jump on top of the guy and then you jump on top of the like signage. And it sounds goofy, but it's way easier.
And the relics in these levels are really easy. Okay, I did not want to hit that guy, but I guess I'll go.
That's fine. Hog Ride is gonna like steal your masks anyway. That's another thing about this game is certain levels are just like mask stealers, where like they just take your masks for some reason. Like even if you enter with 2, you have to leave with like 0. And there's just certain levels that do this. Really, not Hog Ride? I'm pretty sure Hog Ride does. Hell, Hog Ride doesn't an OG. I lied. My apologies, Nuke. Granted, I don't think it matters considering you're doing the relic after this. But yeah, no, he's right. It doesn't do it in a... What? I routed kind of weird then. That's whatever. But yeah, the same principle still applies. Some of these levels are like the plane levels and like the boss fights like are just mask stealers. You go in with 2 and the game's just like, yeah, no thanks, buddy. And then here we have another vehicle level. We have the bike level. Bike level, fun gimmick. You're on a motorcycle because that's cool. Spyro had a skateboard. Crash Bandicoot has a bike. And you can tell it's really cool because when you go off a boost pad, you get a ton of speed, which is really cool. He does in fact do a wheelie. That is objectively true.
So we just get the crystal the first time around. So we can take a... Normally we would get a really long extended boost, but I hit a guy in the back, so they got rid of it for me, but it still ends up being pretty quick.
Iron Apple V2. I know the underwater sub is called the Deep Apple, which is really weird. World
During the
record
time
incoming.
trial.
Oh
Yeah, world record if it's just me running.
yeah. Probably unlikely because Crash Bandicoot's pretty popular.
No, it's a hidden underground gem.
Yeah. Keep telling yourself that. So after this bike level,
Ooh, don't hit.
ooh, I just killed the Ender Dragon. There's no way he's already playing Minecraft.
Dude, why'd you kill the Ender
Oh.
Dragon? I already did that. Stop. We're supposed to get the 20. We're going to complete the End Island together, bro. Oh, dude.
It's gonna be crazy. Nuke is not streaming again once this fucking Minecraft server starts taking off.
Dude, yes.
Nuke is unironically such a Minecraft blockhead that, like, you mention a server, it's over.
Derek, you need to play with us. We need your roller coaster skills.
I am 100% not logging in.
Chad, are you hearing this? I want you to go to his channel and report him for abuse of my heart.
Of my heart, that's crazy. I just don't mess with modern Minecraft. I don't mess with modern Minecraft. I don't mess with Minecraft mods. And also, I'm an old man. I really don't want to say the phrase, but when I get home from work, the first thing I don't want to do is play Minecraft.
You have like a checklist? Alright, when
Yeah,
I
and
get
it
home,
says
first
don't-
thing
it
I'm not
says-
gonna do is gonna play Minecraft, and then the next thing I'm not gonna do is stay up late, even though it's a weekend.
Yes. So here we can actually see the triple mask in motion. I think we've already seen it before, but just in case, you can see how it definitely gives your slide a little bit more distance. It'd be even crazier if Nuke was zigzagging his slides, which is where like you push left and right to like extend it. That mechanic is really difficult for new runners though. Like you gotta run this game like by itself for like a month or so to really get that down. It's crazy. Green head block. Yeah, everything's just head to me. I'm sorry.
Pow! We go to tomb time. Derek's favorite level.
Would be my favorite level if they made the goddamn time trial like 2 seconds slower. That's all they had to do.
So on the oil slick, you actually do get the slide spins back.
Yeah, that's true.
If I hit these neutral slide jumps, please.
Nuke is begging to hit the neutral slide jumps. Andy Gavin is still not listening. We keep making Andy Gavin jokes. That's just the guy who like was the main lead for these games. Oh. Is unfortunate.
We're only getting the crystal because we need one of the gems to be able to get all the boxes quickly.
Yeah.
It's the purple gem?
Yeah, it's the purple gem. It has the left path like locked if you don't do that. And so we come back for it. Once we get the purple gem, like way later. I'm talking like most people do it at the end of like Hub 4. It's like way later.
So this boss, normally Dingo will shoot up a bunch of fire and melt the little ice crystal things around him. But we can just glitch high jump over them and kill him really fast.
Yeah, this boss shows how like powerful the glitch high jump can be, because they just did not intend for it to be possible for you to get over this, and you can basically skip the whole intended boss fight.
Rest in peace, Hypnoshark.
That's Hypnoshark.
Could be.
It is his favorite character. I don't know if that makes him Hypnoshark, but he could be. And now we're gonna do Yellow Gym early.
Mm-hmm.
So this trick is really difficult, but Nuke is gonna whip it out for us.
See, did you see it? I got it.
What, you got it? Let's go. So we're gonna do this relic here. There is a glitch to get the Yellow Gym early and not have to do like the secret like exit or secret entrance for it in Warp 6. But it's like pretty hard, so we're gonna have to come back for that.
You see with Triple Mask, you just sort of like fucking fly on these little handrails.
Yeah, it's like pretty damn important to have, it feels like. Good. Holy moly, it's nearly 2 a.m., my dude. I'm gonna say right now, I'm not making it.
This bitch.
I
almost
there's no
nearly
way
didn't
I'm
make
making
that.
it. You almost didn't make that. No, there's no way I'm making it. I'm already like dosing.
Dude, it's only like 1:30. It's not nearly 2 a.m. What are you on about? Alright, so double header. One level.
Yeah, this level is the notorious like crash level. It usually happens when the time attack like block is there, because then there's like way too much crap on the screen. But it can crash on the first entrance as well if you're really unfortunate.
I like those stacks with blocks with TNTs on them, right? Are you paying attention?
No,
Well,
I like fell asleep. All right, so this bonus is kind of like weird. Just got a ton of like elevation to it.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whatever.
That works.
Missing some boxes? I know exactly which ones are missing.
I think it could be missing boxes.
Yeah, the part I was asking you if I did that correctly. You weren't paying
Oh
attention.
oh shit. Well, I like fell asleep a little bit. I feel like that's the difference between paying attention and falling asleep because you're tired. I feel like I should be given some leeway here.
Alright, I got them. Don't even worry.
Okay.
Any high time lovers in chat?
I actually enjoy this level. I think it looks really cool. It's got a neat aesthetic. That's true, Nuke. Now's your chance. You could cheat if you wanted to. No one's watching. I'm dead tired, and all the leaderboard mods are not watching.
If they are, though.
Nah, they're not. Nice.
Not too shabby.
So now we have the other underwater level. This one is way harder. And it also has a bunch of coral where if you lose the deep apple, you just have to like die or worse off, like restart the level if it's really early. So hopefully that does not happen.
There's a lot of cycles with these little turbines you have to wait for.
Yeah, because they activate. They're not global cycles. They activate as soon as you get there. So it's highly annoying.
And that's awesome.
Here, Nuka's gonna wait here so he can like beat that. Very nice. Hey man, this is where the level gets a little weird because you have to hit this exclamation point box, and then you need to like backtrack like halfway through the level.
I don't even know if I've hit it yet.
I don't think you have.
I did. It just didn't show it.
Oh, okay.
And I fucking... Dude, I'm actually so mad about that shit.
Wow. I don't know why it didn't like fling the exclamation point out, or maybe I just didn't see it somehow. Well, no, you didn't see it either, did you?
I didn't see it. Normally I go till I see it.
Yeah. Interesting.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Barely squeeze in there. I was so worried I was about to spin into that TNT.
Yeah. But yeah, that exclamation point box spawns in that like TNT. So now Nuke can come down here and get the red gem. Alongside the box gem, because there's also boxes down here.
Okay, the level kind of sucked because exclamation point box did not show its exclamation point being hit, but whatever.
Yeah. Good news is we're going right back in there to do the relic.
I don't know how I didn't get hit. I'll take it though.
It works. Yeah, Nuke has plenty of time to get that.
If you want to have enough like masks and the little boost, normally you would take the little vehicle all the way to the end, but messed up my cycle just a little bit. Right, time for a level where I'm going to lose 4 minutes.
All right, now it's time for Hot Cocoa. This is one of the most unique levels in the Crash trilogy, where it's like 100% non-linear. Like you can go to any part of the level like instantly. But we can also one-cycle this level, which is where we can get the time trial gold relic and all the boxes on the same pass. This is mainly possible due to like an oversight, because they gave Hot Cocoa like a 20-second time trial time, or 25 or whatever. But since we enter the level through level 14, and then you hit the sign to access it, they didn't like implement it properly to use that time trial instead for giving out the gold relic. So even though it's supposed to be like 25 seconds, we actually have 1:20 to get this done, which makes this one cycle possible, because all of these crates are time-stopping crates, except for the checkpoints, which are just nothing. So that also makes this a high risk, high reward type of thing because there's no checkpoints in this level, and usually it lasts like a good minute and a half. And that's with the time stops. Without the time stops, this level is like 2.5 minutes even. So it can be pretty bad.
Yeah, you don't get any masks for this though, so if you hit something, you're done goofed.
Yeah, you hit something, you're dead.
Extra far right to avoid that bomb. Go here and get this lonely box in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'd give it like a 50-50. I hit this cycle correctly. With this one cycle at least.
Yeah. But also doesn't help that there's some boxes in some like rough spots. Like there is like a box underneath the water that's really annoying to get.
Well, I got the one in the water, but one of the ones I just sort of clipped through.
You know what? I'd take that any day of the week though, to get the one in the water, but not that one. Not nuke.
That was a great cycle for those bombs there.
Yeah, it was nice.
Squeeze through. Okay, good. Good.
Nice.
And the shark likes to be annoying.
Yeah, you really want to be patient with the shark. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Turn back around and wait the shark out. You have just enough time. Why didn't you wait him out?
I thought he wouldn't get me from right there.
Nah, that shark's a dick. Yeah.
Well,
bad news for Nuke. He has to play all this again. So this was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds wasted.
This is like the Sunset Vista of Crash 3.
Of Crash 3. Yeah, exactly. After this level, I'm heading to bed.
Well, that's fair enough.
I got something to do at 10 a.m. tomorrow, my guy. I have like a family thing I have to go to.
This guy's planning other things.
I was under the opinion that like we were gonna start this at like 7 and I'd like only missed the very end. It was a really rude awakening when I looked at the schedule and realized we were scheduled for 9. I was like, oh. I was like, we're actually due to where like I'm gonna miss like the last like 2.5 hours. Because I figured I'd make it to like 2 a.m. ish and then I'd just be done. And that's kind of where it's at. It's not a waste, it's a learning experience. I mean, that is true to some point. Except for the fact that it's a marathon run, so... Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised I didn't die there.
Yeah, what a squeeze, my guy. Holy.
Oh, love wave cycles?
Yeah, these cycles are based on... These waves are on global cycles. So they just move, like, you know, rapidly. And the only way they get reset or, like, are manipulable is if you die.
Probably the worst case scenario.
That is the worst case scenario. You missed both.
It happened again!
Oh my goodness. This is getting pretty bad. You could still make this time trial. You just are going to need to haul some ass, but...
I mean, that's possible. The hard part, other than the shark.
Yeah.
Shark is just at such a weird angle at the time you get to it.
Yeah, well, it also doesn't help. It like stays at the ramp for like 10 seconds. So if you miss it, you have to like have the discipline to wait like 10 whole seconds for him to move. Like it's just brutal. Which, unironically, this attempt, you do not have 10 seconds. So if you have to wait at the shark, GG. Good, good.
Oh, that was very close.
That was insanely close. Speaking of close, Sam's gonna go for the time trial, my guy. Goodness. Not
Okay.
have much wiggle room after that.
We made it work though. We got the 1 cycle, second try. Just
That's
lost
true.
a lot of time.
All right. That's gonna be it for me. Thanks for letting me commentate. I hope the rest of your run's good. I feel like we've explained everything. And you only got like 2 more hours left, if even. So yeah, keep up the pace, man.
Yeah. This is PB pace, so hopefully.
For sure. All right. See you later. See you guys. Bye bye.
See ya. Man, I hate that guy. So glad he's finally. No, I'm kidding. Shout out Derek Lander. He's cool as fuck. So yeah, this level has a 1 cycle. I think I've hit it maybe like once ever. My goodness, what was that? It's probably over at this point. Yeah. 100% over. I'm just gonna be careful and get all the boxes. Because you have to finish this level in 50 seconds, 50.5 seconds. And it's already at 38. And I'm still pretty much at the very start. Another wave cycle. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Who can you insult if you can't insult your friends? I hope everyone's doing well. I'll be solo commentating from here. Now that Derek has gone to bed. And there's not too much to talk about. Derek basically explained most of what you need to know, and that ramp just decided to not work. See it? Thanks for disconnecting me, Discord. I didn't realize I was in a call all by myself. Yeah, just doing the time trial by itself is really easy. The one cycle just saves 3 minutes because it takes 3 minutes to drive through the whole level. Exactly, Sean. Alright, so this is the split where we get the yellow gem now. Since we didn't get the early yellow gem. Slide jump. So we get the yellow gem, and we're just able to truck along to the end of the level right here. Now we're playing one of the longest splits in the game. Dynamite. So we're going to be going to a secret level and getting a box gem and just a whole bunch of stuff. One needs practice with these things. That's actually so awesome that I lost both of those immediately on the backtrack. I didn't even get to the hard part. Okay, so I just cannot die until I get to the checkpoints in here. Okay, so now we're going to complete the rest of the level without, of course. To get the box gem. We get the box gem, and then we immediately die to go back to that yellow gem path. Now we're going to go to the secret area, where we just jump into that pterodactyl's arms, and then he whisks us away. I don't know how anyone would have found this as a kid. gem, and then we get the platinum relic because it's a very easy relic to get. We're finally done with that level. Well, at least until we do the relic for the main level itself.
Pow!
Thank you.
Pow!
Good morning. It is 2 a.m. for me. And I got the box gem when I didn't need to just yet. apologize for the old class, make 100% this first. Because you lost, dang. You at least tried, though. And he didn't double jump. That's so amazing. And for the count towards 100%. Are trying to get them. Yeah, some of the platinum relics in this game are really hard to get. Dude, there's literally no way, bro. Just ate my ate my slide jump. Oh well. Losing a bit of time here, because 2 attempts now to try to get this gem. Haven't gotten it just yet. Gonna die because Triple Mask is very important for this relic. At least I think it's this relic that you needed. Unfortunate 2 minutes time lost there to dying twice, but whatever. We keep on trucking. I'm very surprised you didn't bump me off the road there. I will take it though. Yeah, those copies aren't. We use the PAL version for Crash 2 and the NTSCU version for Crash 3. The Japanese version, I think, is like the worst version for speedrunning for like both of them. Pow! Alright, please don't crash here. Would not be fun. Be good. Best around. Finally move on to our first batch of Warp 4 levels. First up is Tomb Waiter, which is a... I don't think anyone likes this level. that was close. There are no sound effects. So in Crash 3, it's actually faster to have the sound effects off. Because none of the cutscenes that normally play whenever you like enter boss rooms or anything will be active. So we can just completely skip those. So we turn sound effects off at the very beginning of the run. All right. Here's a very hard one cycle. Yeah, it's not a glitch. We do it intentionally to save time. It saves about a minute throughout the run. Okay, well, failed the time trial once. That's very awesome. I seed it. Alright, got that second try at least. So this is a really big time save for me, compared to these splits at least. About 7 minutes, actually. If I kept both masks during there, I'd be able to third mask form through here. Fortunately, I can't, and it's some unfortunate cycles. keep my mask, so I'm gonna go slowly on this. Right, Sphinx Cinder wasn't too bad. Just did not get third mask form, which, of course, always saves time whenever you get it. Ow! We're gonna go back and do the relic, except we're gonna take a separate path this time. That second mask is going to be useful for this next area, because we can get hit here, but for good we won't. Awesome. Ow! Alright, now we play the last jet ski level in the entire game. And it's also really long. Thank you. Nothing much to say about the jet ski levels. They're all the same pretty much. You just hold X and just get all the boxes. Now you can see wave cycles full effect on that ramp, where I just was, the waves were too high for me to even be able to get that first box there. Sneak past the anchor guy. Sneak past that bomb. Those bombs too. I don't know how I didn't get hit.
Pow!
I wanted that other mask. Oh well. Not like I really get hit in this level anyway. You really do just play the level twice. We go right over to the end. Boom. Another relic. Only another hour or so to go.
Pow!
did the wrong route for Bye Bye Blimps there, but whatever. It works. Rolling the dice with max volume. Let's go. And the relic's super easy. release. Dino Dance, that perfect emote for that level. We're finishing off Tomb Time, where we're gonna get the relic first. And all the 2 gems level. Good morning, Nilsson. Derek went to bed. He had to go to sleep so he could wake up for something in the morning. So it is just me now. But that's okay. We got most of the explaining done. Now it's just finishing the levels. Saying hi to anyone that comes in. Valid run now, dude. I can't believe I cheated. Cheating is allowed sometimes. Yeah, I had a backup save file for part of the game that crashes a lot of times. Well, not a lot of times, but sometimes. It's just like, well, I don't want to be able to not finish the run. Dude, that's actually so bad. Goodbye, masks. I'm not used to playing this part without the triple mask. Hello, Bradley. Welcome. No, come on, dude. So my jump got eaten there. So unfortunately, I have to do that part again. Crash Bandicoot Warped. This is Crash 3. So we're on the last game. We got about an hour left. Ish. Played the first game. That's fair. According to me, it's either this one or Crash 1. A lot of people may not say Crash 1 because it's really hard to 100%, but Crash 2 makes me so angry sometimes. There's so many little things that just suck about it. Fortunately, I lost both my masks in the last level, so wasn't able to get triple masks in this level anyways, so losing that mask wasn't that bad. That's awesome. I went left. Crash 4 is better than all three. Debatable. Good morning, Rasan. Welcome in. Finishing up the last hour of Crash 3. Okay, that was a pretty easy bonus. Okay, that was strange. Now we're going to be fighting Engine, so one part about this is, well, during the second phase, there is you have to damage parts of Engine's robot. Some of them do a lot of damage. There's going to be a part on the second phase where it can do a massive amount of damage to us. We'd want to be killing that first. Okay, it wasn't too bad of a fight. Got those last four pretty much simultaneously.
Pow!
A pow. Yeah, that's a sound from Team Fortress 2 that I have for my whenever I get a gold in the split. Yep, we got a lot of golds so far. But golds don't matter if you can't capitalize on them. Right. Now, pretty much all we have left is Warp 5 and 2 secret levels in the 6th Warp room. I tried going around it. Oh wait, there's a death route in here. I need a... Yeah, this is one level that you really don't want to die on. So, death route, for those that don't know. I know sound effects, it saves time by not having to watch cutscenes. They just get completely skipped, so it saves you about a minute throughout the run. But death routes are things where if you die, you have to restart the whole level. You have to get to the death route without dying for it to be unlocked. Strange how I can hit it. Nelson's been working overtime for this. Big props to Nelson. Alright, since there's no nitro detonator in this level, we have to use the bazooka we just got from the last boss to to shoot all the nitros. Alright, that level wasn't as good, but we take those anyway. Now we do the relic, which is pretty hard. You have to get a good cycle, and you also have to make sure you get triple masked, otherwise, like, it's really difficult. That was close. No, are you kidding? Alright. Messed up once, that's not too bad. Running 2 whole night shifts. I mean, I normally work night shifts for, like, my job, so it's not too big of a deal for me to stay up late. Right, gone tomorrow. We just need to we just need to keep our 2 masks. Never mind. And you maybe wonder why I left those boxes. We're going to be coming back to those in a little bit. We take a gem route that brings us right back to there. head out. You have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time it is for you. Thanks for sticking around. Alright, that level was kind of slow, as I did not get the triple mask, but whatever. We stay ballin'. I'm hearing some concerning noises from my PS2, so... Weird movement. Weird piece you die this year. Let's see, they're repaired. That sucks. The ray tracing that PS1 does? It's crazy. Alright, so we got that triple mask, and then we get another one for the very end of the level, which is completely free. So now we're going to Bug Light. This is a level that has the gem route, all the different gems, colored gems that we collected throughout the run. I got a Ricky bounce. I don't think I've ever explained it, but if you spin on the same frame that you hit the ground, you just bounce off the ground. No, dude. He hit the fucking roof. PC's DVD drive. Gem takes us to the gem we need from here. Right after that, begin Death Abuse. We actually don't need to worry about those nitros because this is one of the levels with a nitro detonator in Warp 5. So, yeah, don't even gotta worry about it. Lost some time from a death into gem root, but whatever, we got everything. Unfortunately, Derek went to bed. He had to wake up early for something. He was under the assumption that the run would start at 7 o'clock instead of 9. So it is just me right now. The run so far has been pretty good. Just get the box gem on the second time around. It's just that one box. It stinks. Yeah, they're called Wumpa fruits. Pow! Yeah, there was a bike level, I think it was called Road Crash, where you crash into a sign with an alien on it to get to Hot Cocoa. I actually wouldn't know the answer to that question. I've never played the remakes. I definitely did that level wrong. Okay, so now we go confront Cortex. And we actually just leave the level because we don't need to fight him just yet. So there's only 4 more levels and the final boss left, I'm pretty sure. So we do this relic, which is fairly easy. Oh my goodness. Hi, Jim. Doing great, even though Derek abandoned me. Only a couple of levels left, and my thumb will see another day. That was a pretty good relic, actually. Pow! I don't know why I high jumped there. I never even pressed any of the crouch buttons, but okay. Oh, that was annoying. That was close. I almost died. Alrighty, and now it's just the last 2 levels, which we're going to try to one-cycle both of them. This next one coming up is probably one of the hardest levels in the game, to one-cycle at least. Get on the platform, Crash. This is Area 51, the last driving level. Did we get the one cycle? We did. That's actually so awesome. Thank goodness. I hate this level. Alright, so that means we got the gold relic and both gems in the same run of the level. That was the one level that I was super worried about for this run. Now we go to Rings of Power. And this one's fun, at least. No, that's actually so bad. I hope we got the gold relic there. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. That was a very scary way to end it off. I think I just barely got the gold, too. Alright, so now we get the last gem from Coco, and then we fight the final boss. This should take about 2 minutes. never mind, I'm just gonna die because he... So, one thing to note about this boss is that he throws those bombs in random... He throws them in the same, like, areas, but he throws them at different lengths, and that's just, like, pure RNG where he throws them. It was probably on me for not waiting another half second to see where he was throwing that one. See, he threw this one, like, way further in. These guys are just going to be spinning in a figure 8, so we can just dodge them because they're going to be on the same path every time. Those bombs were not in ideal positions. And on this last phase, the two masks are just going to fly towards you and then explode. And we're going to be using that to our advantage in blowing up a few of Cortex's bombs. So if we just stand right here, masks clash, and then see one of his bombs was blown up at least.
Welcome to the Dominating!
We can just watch the credits, and I can yap a little bit, because I've been locking in for the past 7 hours. So, obviously, I'm ahead of my estimate by 50 minutes or so. And that is a PB for the trilogy for me. I also need to check something, because I don't know what my Crash 3 PB is, but maybe I PB'd Crash 3 as well. I definitely PB'd Crash 3 as well, so that's a double PB for me, Lamau. That was very unexpected, considering I have not played Crash 3 in a while. Rowan Dellon. So these guys are just gonna be babies forever, like they deserve. And they're gonna argue over the mask to take over the world until Crash 4.